Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Triana and I am a Reiki master and a Theta healing practitioner. Now this channel focuses on your self-growth through spirituality and energy healing. All right, so for today's video, we're going to talk about something that is extremely important. We're talking about the importance of energetic clearing. So we're going to talk about the benefits of it along with how you can get started today just by yourself. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you hit the thumbs up button so other people can get this video, and subscribe so you get more videos like this to help you along your self-growth journey. All right, so let's hop into it. So not too long ago, about last month, I had an energetic experience that was not comfortable at all. All right, so as I mentioned before, I am a energy healer and I do energy healings, group healings at times. And when I do them, like how I'm talking to you now on video, we as the healer also get powerful healings doing it that way. I think it's because we can actually see ourselves. But as you give healings as an energy healer, when you give healings to others, you always heal yourself as well. But our focus is on you guys helping you heal. So sometimes our healings are like surprises. But I was healing, doing a group healing, and as I was moving through internally, doing the healing and connecting and trying to get guidance for everyone, I felt something extremely uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. I did everything, make sure everyone was protected. As always, at the beginning of the sessions, before any session, I'll always ground in for myself to get protection and to make sure you guys are protected. But these are just sometimes things that happen to energy healers because we're so sensitive. And because we are beings of light, but everyone, I like to believe, has that energy within them. And if you're a woman watching this video now, you are a being, a beautiful being of light, radiant light. And sometimes negative energies can be attracted to that. For energy healers, when they are attracted to that, is for us to transmute. That's why it's so important for us to do energy clearings on ourselves daily. So that was a little side note for y'all. So back to the story. As I wrapped it up and helped everyone to come back down and feel good and grounded, I still felt ungrounded and felt uncomfortable. What had happened was something really powerful had shifted and released within myself, and I felt it. I felt it above me trying to push back in. Very uncomfortable, very freaky. And I had a really hard time grounding, so I reached out to my own Reiki master, she's actually my spiritual mentor. I reached out to her and told her what was going on, and she told me I just need to make sure I ground and clear and just keep grounding and clearing. So I was like, okay. Now this kind of took me out for a week because I needed to process and understand what was happening within myself, because it actually it scared me a bit because I've never had an experience like that in a waking area like I'm talking to you now. I never had that in a waking area, but I had that in a dream state, which is still scary either way. But it took me some time to process what was going on within me, so I needed to give myself a break. And I had connected to a good friend of mine, and we've been talking back and forth about the different things that happen as energy healers. And what I realized and started to understand was that when you're on this self-growth journey, when your thought processes, the energy around you, people around you, you really need to pay attention to what you're allowing to come into your life, what you're allowing into your mind, your thoughts, and how you actually feel, and thinking about prior things, like have you healed from certain things. So as I dove in to understand my circumstances, I came up with these understandings that I'm giving to you guys right now. When you are on your self-growth journey, as many of you have been, you still come up against roadblocks where you have issues with trusting yourself, or believing that you can actually do something, or knowing that you're worthy of things, or if those are things that you still struggle with. Sometimes it depends. It just depends. It really does depend. If you are struggling with this now and it's been like an issue for a while, sometimes you have like energetic connections to things that were not healthy, and they're still attached to you, and they need to be cleansed and cleared so you can move forward a lot more powerfully and like with more ease. That's a big one for me, I personally believe. Not just for me, but for everyone that I work with. I believe that you should be able to move forward with more ease and not so much stress and struggle. So, and on top of that, I had thought about like our thought processes. If you spend a lot of time in your mind, like me, I'm a very cerebral person. So if you spend a lot of time in your mind, 9 times out of 10, while you're on your self-growth journey and helping yourself, you still have these thoughts that go over and over about you're not good enough, or how can you do this? You don't know how to do it. You're just trying to help yourself, but you still have those limiting patterns that are flowing through your mind. I think, this is my theory, and I really do feel this in my heart, so I believe it to be true. But the negative thoughts, the more that you have them and the more battling against them and trying to release them and figure them out, I think sometimes that energy kind of compiles upon itself. So it just like kind of grows a little bit of this negative, not so good energy within your body and around your system. And that's why having these energetic clearings are important, because you can clear that out and start to like really battle that, or not battle that, sorry, but you can actually really start to handle that in a much more powerful way with more ease through energetic clearing and energetic healings. So as I kept doing the energy healings on myself, afterward, I told you guys I had a week to get myself to, I gave myself a week to kind of get back into my body and cleanse and clear myself. What I had noticed is that my mind was 10 times clearer when I had that healing happen. My mind was clear. I didn't have consistent thoughts ruminating over and over. They were gone, just gone. I also felt more myself. I felt like a piece of me had returned. So this is like really, really important. This is huge. You don't really know, I won't say you have no idea, but you don't really know what's really going on within you and around you energetically to what you cannot see. So therefore, having cleansings consistently on a consistent basis, and consistency could look different for everyone. It could be once every month for some people because they're a little bit further along their self-growth journey and you don't need so much like attention. I don't want to say attention, but that's the best way I could put it. You don't need so much attention, but some of us need a bit more help and we need a bit more one-on-one time. So having a session maybe twice a month or having a session every week, depending on your goals and what you're doing in your life with your self-growth journey and where you want to be in your life. It's important. All right. So I did tell you a bit about the benefits as I was telling you through the story, but I'm going to tell you some really key points now, just in case I didn't mention them. A really big benefit is that your mindset gets more clear. The more you do energetic healings and clearings, your mind gets more clear. When your mind is clear, you have an easier time really tapping into your intuition, into yourself, and allowing your real true guidance to come forward. So you know where to go. You know what to do. You don't feel so stuck or so lost. You just know because your body is cleared up of a lot of stuff that didn't serve you. Another benefit is that you start to be able to decipher what's your energy, what's somebody else's, or what's something that's not even like your normal, period. You'll be able to really decipher what's really your energy and what's not. And when you're able to decipher that, you're able to move a lot more easily through your life because you're like, okay, I know me, that's not me. Then you take the next action step. If it's something you could just walk away from, or do you need to kind of get outside and ground and focus on yourself, relax, be in the energy of the Creator and Mother Earth, and then keep moving, okay? The other benefit that I wanted to mention is that you actually build up a beautiful energy protection around yourself. You really strengthen your auric field and you get like extra protection around yourself with consistent energy sessions. And that's important because obviously, negative people's energy, sometimes when people aren't aware of themselves, they bring things with them. And you don't want to like take nothing with you from somebody that's not aware of themselves, because let's be honest, when we're going through our self-growth journey, we're still sometimes around people who are unhealthy. And when they're unhealthy, they bring that unhealthiness with them. So it's good to start to look at your social circle and see who you can create really strong boundaries with, if that's the case for you, or who you just don't need to talk to anymore at all. Sometimes that's hard, but that's a reality of moving forward and getting back into alignment with your true self and moving in a direction of the life you want to live. Okay. So those are some of the other benefits that I really wanted to touch on today. And now how you can help yourself starting today to do it. I actually touched on it a second ago. You can actually start helping your own energetic field and your body and being to get clear and start healing yourself within by going outside and grounding. You don't have to take off your shoes if you don't want to, but I do recommend that you stand in a ground, somewhere there's grass, not concrete, but the actual grass. Stand there for 5 solid minutes and just actually connect first. You could stand there for 5 minutes breathe and really connect. Feel yourself breathe in, and on the exhale, just feel your energy just flowing straight to the ground. Do that for 5 solid minutes. Then go for a walk. Go for a nice walk around, just to be in nature, just to be outside and just to relax. If you do that every day, you'll see a difference. If you could do it every other day, you can still see a difference. But that is something that is extremely important for you to try, and to get outside, just to be with the physical earth and the creator, because we are one of both. Okay. And it's that essence inside of us. So that's something you can start doing today. That's actually really awesome, really beneficial, and that it will truly. So that is my tips for you today. This conversation is actually very deep. Being able to make sure that you trust yourself and you can feel yourself, know who you are. It really does start with clearing out your energy and tapping into yourself, seeing who you are. And when you're especially on the spiritual journey, you start to open up to your spiritual abilities and you start to dive deeper into yourself, being energetically protected and cleansed and clear is very important. Okay, so something for you to think about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, make sure you subscribe, because I'll have videos like this out every Monday, just giving you tips and guidance and stories just to help you with navigating your self-growth journey and helping you to come back into yourself, which is exciting, right? You're coming back into your power. You're moving forward in your life and doing the things that you want to do and creating a beautiful life for yourself. That's going to help you and the world in an amazing way. All right. So check out my description box below with ways you can work with me if you're interested in actually getting an energy clearing and energy healing. You can work with me, and I do help you with your self-growth, all that stuff too. So it's not just about clearing your energy, but helping you to connect to the creator, helping you deepen that connection, your relationship to the creator and to yourself. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. So make sure you check out the description box. Follow me on Instagram too, so you can get more guidance and tips every day. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave comments with any questions you have. And I'll see you guys again next Monday. Take care.